Welcome back, everybody. This is Jibbacraft. Welcome to my world. Now, in today's episode, as promised, we are going to build the villager breeding transport system so that we can start trading, start getting some good gear. The trading obviously takes a long time to get the perfect villagers, paper villagers, and blacksmiths. But right now all we have to worry about is a transport system. I think I have all the materials that I'm going to need. Oh, there we are. Let's take a look. I've gathered everything up in this chest. We're going to make it quite a bit bigger than what we did. I've spent some time in a creative world working on it, on the design that I'd like to use, and I need more space, so let's grab that and let's head over there. Now I am going to make it a little ways away from my house, close enough where it stays spawned in while I am nearby, and far enough away where I'm not listening to the villager noise all the time. So this is going to be the location of our build. Boink. Let's get rid of you and you, all of you, you. Lots of glass for the transport system. This should really be in that chest, but it doesn't really fit yet, so never mind. I have, as you can see, been working on building up a supply of paper, which nevertheless will go very fast. I've been working on quite a bit in the interim, in between episodes. Let me show you what I've done. I was trying to kill some endermen here so I could get some ender pearls, but I didn't get any. I have set up a sugarcane farm, obviously, because I need paper. It's pretty small, but it works. I'd really like to have an automated sugarcane farm, but I'm going to wait till after we go into the nether. This just lines the shore for a ways. I'm going to wait till after we go into the nether because I'd like to set it on a daylight sensor schedule, and set it up to be automated to harvest every, I don't know, maybe I should use a clock and just get it over with, use a hopper clock, but I was going to say I could set it up to harvest once a day or so, but we'll see. I'm sure I'm going to have to come back here for more stuff. Let's, I've got, oh, my language is on Spanish. I don't know if maybe you knew this or not, but I speak fluent Spanish. I lived in South America for I don't want UK English, I want US English. I lived in a small country called Paraguay for 2 years. It is a beautiful place, absolutely fabulous. I think that's everything we need for now. I also went out and captured a horse. I don't think he's a keeper, simply because he is pretty slow. He's a 3-block jumper, but he is not a very fast runner. I've set up a cow farm. This is looking good. They're all grown up. Let me show you how it works. Now this model will give me all the leather, and all of the cow's meat that comes through is cooked steak, because that dispenser, you've probably seen this design. This was originally presented by Mumbo. The channel is Mumbo Jumbo. He's a great redstoner. Was that a glitch? Yeah. So you hit this, and it sends a signal. It turns off the torch. It sends a signal through and around. This is a monostable 1-tick pulse generator. Boink. It sends a 1-tick pulse to this dispenser, and as soon as the pulse hits the dispenser, the torch comes back on and pulls it back in. So what happens is it fires a block of lava for something, just a couple of ticks. I've got this for the leather so I can be making books. And let's breed these guys really quickly so that we can... What are you doing, Jibbacraft? Come on. So that we can get another batch going. I've got all my Adam and Eve cows up top here, and I have a little water source flowing through in a 1 block space underneath here, so that all of the bred cows, the baby cows, go into the killing chamber. So here we just breed them up, and you can just stand here and hold the right mouse button, and it will automatically feed the wheat to the unbred cows, because as you can see, because of the water, they are all jumping at different times, and so you can pretty much just hold it down and it takes care of itself. Now you don't want entities jumping in water all the time, so you turn off the water, they all settle. It glitches for a minute, but it'll settle down. This is what we really wanted. Then you have all your baby cows under here. We'll probably do 2 or 3 more loads, and then once all those grow up, boom, hit the button. We get unlimited food and leather to make books for trading. And it's a good setup. It's a very clean, very quick setup. I'm going to do a similar build for my pig farm, which I will do on camera, and we'll have you be a part of it. Now, before we really get into this build, let's get rid of you 9 pages and switch you with that. Or what we can do is just make these into books, I suppose, because we're going to need them at some point anyway, right? I know it's not going to make all 64, but that'll be just fine the way it is. Put you back in, put you in, and now there's space for everything. Put you in slot 5. Put you down. Here we go. Okay. Now, what I need to do first is kind of tear down the breeder that I already have up. I'm going to need this. I don't need this. Let's put this over here. Because the one that I have designed in the single player creative world is a little bit different than this square shape. It's quite a bit bigger, quite a bit more efficient. So I'm going to tear this down and get it set up for the new build, and I will be right back. All right, everybody. Here's a little progress update. We've got them penned into a 1x3x2 space, which we will use to be the breeding chamber. Now I'm going to kind of start building it up a little bit, set my doors, and I will return with a progress update. Once that's all set, then we'll get to the transportation system and the setup. So I will be right back. All right, guys, or everybody. I guess hopefully my collective audience is not entirely male. All right, everybody. We're done with the breeding chamber, and I'll give you a little look inside of what it's going to look like, and then we're going to assemble the transport pipe together and get it set up. I'm going to have to sleep here soon, but that will come in its own time. Alright, let's take a look here. We don't need these at just this moment. We will need this. We get our water right through this door here. Great. Okay, so let me give you an idea of what's going on here. We have a water stream back here which pushes all the villagers in one direction. Now, these villagers will obviously begin mating soon enough. When they, I didn't want the source block in here with them, because it seemed to me that the higher up the water on the block, and I don't know if this is true or if it was just something that it seemed like to me, the higher up the water on the block, the less likely the baby villagers were to pass underneath this one block high passage here. So I've got it several blocks back so that as the stream flows, it's at the lower side here. They pass through here one and then come out here on this side, and we're going to put one. Yeah, actually what I need to do is get rid of you, put a piece of glass here so that they can't go backwards when they grow up. Now from here, what time is it? Getting there, getting close. From here, we're going to have a basic water source block elevator, and we're going to do that with signs and with water. Are you surprised that we're going to do it with water since I just said it's a water source elevator? I didn't bring any ladders. I'll have to run back to the house. I'm going to run back to the house, grab my ladders, and I'm going to sleep through the night. I'll be right back in just about 2 seconds here. Alright, we are back. Thanks for your patience. Don't really want to fall down there, do I? Let's head up. Oh, okay, that's not the best way to do that. Can I reach that from here? No, sir. But what I can do is drop one as I'm dropping. Boink, boink, boink. Now I do believe this is going to be the correct height. I think. Do we need to put in one more here? Yeah, we do. So, okay, and now these are going to come out here like this. I'm not putting everything in here yet. Yeah, actually we don't need this. That will be just fine the way it is. We'll bring these along here like this. Won't need this. We do need these to be glass. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now here at number 6, we're going to change it up a little bit here. I think we're going to switch to the stone bricks. And what we're going to do is we are going to put in a stop here. So this is going to start 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're actually, I think, yeah, okay. So then this will split off in this direction. Come 1, 2, 3. And 6, okay. And this is where we're going to be pulling the villagers out. Now what I'm doing here, you may think I'm crazy, and I may just be crazy, which is fine. Oh, I didn't want to do that, did I? I wanted to save that, but that's okay. I got a glitched out piece of dirt up in there. Okay, so now what I'm going to be doing, let's just get this built around here. Get everything. I'm going to be putting 2 water streams through. And that is so that I get water pressure coming both from this direction and also from this direction. Now I want water pressure coming, or streams coming from both directions, so that my villagers, as they come through, are sure to glitch against this corner right here. These glass blocks, or this actual glass block, will have to go, and there will have to be a stone block there and so forth for the rail. But for the time being, we are just going to fill this in with glass so that they can't punch or jump through it. You come in. You go out. You're gone. That's okay. Dirt aplenty there is. Dirt. Glass, glass. Glass and glass. Now, let me just make a test here of this. Pull out our water. It's hard to see what I'm looking at here. That's the one right there. Okay. Yeah. Beautiful. What we're going to do is this will be glass blocks. That's not quite far enough over, is it? Shoot. Sure wish I had Silk Touch by now, but I don't, and that's okay. This just needs to come over like a so. Okay, these need to go. See ya. Okay. Now this needs to come in like this. Good. That can go. I'd like to hang on to that. I'll get that out with the pickaxe here a little later. Okay, and then we are going to put a water source block right. How can we do that effectively without ruining this stream? Let's think for a moment, because I want a water stream here, boom, boom, and I want a water stream there, boom, boom. So let's grab some more water here, and we'll go from there. I need a way up there, so let's build a way up. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's grab some water. Suppose I don't need to keep that closed, but that's okay. I'd like to have my ladder back. These can go. And another missing ladder. Good. All right. Okay. So now, I've got my water source block here. And that's good. And I need a water source block here. And that's good. See how that's bringing that all right into that corner? That's exactly what we want. Now, that means I need a sign here. Done. And I need probably a new source block right there. I'm not going to be able to get out of here, am I? Sure am. Ooh. The zombies are coming out soon. Let's head down. Fill up our water jugs. And let's get ready for some sleep. I measure sleep time by the stars. Once they're pretty visible, it's a good time to sleep. Let's arm up here and see if there's anybody about. Looking for some action. No, not really. I'll take that with. And here we go. So, what I think I'll do is... Yeah, that is right on a bad corner, isn't it? So, what happens if I put a sign here? Yep. That dries up. Yep. And a sign here. I mean, a source block here. Yep. And then they flow right through. What I could do is put a sign here. Yep, yep. And a sign here. Yep, yep, yep. Although I won't need this one, will I? In fact, I won't want that one there at all. What happens now if I put a source block here? But if there's a little backup, I could make that 3 high. Yeah. Yeah. And then same here. We'll put a sign here. And we'll grab this and put it there instead. There we go. Everything is moving to the right place. We're going to have to put some extra coverage over there. Let's check it out. Okay, so I'm descending. Alright, I'm a baby villager. I just grew up. Boink, boink, boink. I'm headed up. Now, I do hear a baby villager over there, and I don't know why he hasn't transported through yet. I'm going to take my hands off the controls here and just ride it out. Yep, right into the corner. That's exactly where we want to be. We're going to be drawing our baby villagers out with a minecart. Now, do you see what I'm talking about? I don't know why he's not going through there. That doesn't make sense. I need at least 2 villagers down here because I need there always to be source breeders. I'd prefer to have more down here, so let's be okay with that little guy being down there for now. Let's head back up onto these doors. Grab some more water. I don't think I'll need any more water, so we'll close that off. Boy, I'd like to see at least 1 villager come through. Now let's put our protective layer on here. And this could be a drowning situation right here for villagers as they come through. So we'll go up 1 here and here. Bring that around by here. It should be fine. So we'll bring that down again. Do I need to do that? No. I can just go ahead on through with it like this. Let's put you in, bring you around. That was not where I wanted to place that. That's okay. Bring you around, and again, we have a potential drowning situation here for villagers. So we make this one ouch. And that's how you shift click while you are walking on a perilous edge. Just kidding, that's how you don't shift click for the fail. And then you go there, 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 and there. And again, here we should be okay to just bring this across. And you don't need to be there at all, but we're doing it just fine. Just fine, just fine. You go here. And you go here. And that should be safe for all travelers. Gives me some space to work around here. Boy, I'd like to change some of this glass to glowstone, but I haven't been to the Nether yet. I think that's what we're planning for the next episode, is a trip into the Nether to see if we can find a fortress. And that'll be pretty excellent. Come on, click skills. I hit shift about 1/10 of a second too late. High noon. Let's grab the rest of our stone brick is already in our inventory. And our stone, let's grab our rails. Need to make some levers. Levers. That's how fancy people say it. It's a lever. Alright. Now we will build this section out quite a bit. This is going to be our trading platform where we decide whether we're going to keep them or not. So we'll have here, this actually needs to change to a solid block because that's going to be powered rail, and we'll have the lever right here. Now many or most of you will have probably seen this setup. This is the same setup for the initial trading that DocM has in the Mindcrack server. So I figure when you see something that works and it works well, why reinvent the wheel? I mean, I could have come up with something, I'm sure, but in fact that doesn't need to be that far away, and for that I need this. Yeah, we've talked about this before in a previous video. One of the things that I love most about YouTube and Minecraft and the whole, is the whole community feel, that everything is a community based idea here, where let's just give this a test run. I had a minecart with me. Did I not grab that? I thought I grabbed it. You guys will let me know. You'll say, yes, you grabbed it, or no, you didn't grab it. Obviously, no, I didn't grab it. Okay. Makeshift ladder. Ladder. And that should go. And come right back. So, with this right here, this is going to be a fabulous setup. It's going to work just perfectly. The villagers will glitch right through. Boink. We'll pick them right up. No issues. And then they'll ride back into this minecart, which prefers to be as close to this block as possible. Good. So let's expand this platform out just a smidge so I have some room to work while we're trading, and then we're going to set up some chests up here to have my quote-unquote trading shop set up. Okay, looking good. It's a little, actually, it's kind of rough looking right now, which is okay, as I believe strongly that form comes after function. So we set up the functions and make everything functional, and then we can worry about form, decorating it, and making it look nice after we get a functioning trading machine, right? So let's light the place up a smidgen. And what I'm going to ultimately wind up doing is fencing this back in. And I'll need to do that pretty quickly here, because what I'd like to do is do some AFKing, hopefully overnight, and let the villagers build up. Get a nice supply of villagers in there, and then we can start the trading festival. So this is a pretty, I believe this is going to be a completely functional trading machine. And we'll have to, once we start finding good villagers that are good paper trade villagers for emeralds, then we'll have to set up a storage space or a holding place for them, and a couple of good blacksmiths or so we can start getting good gear without having to use our diamonds. Really appreciate you joining me for this episode today. I really have been looking forward to working on this part of the build. this part of the breeder. I know that there are more efficient ways to do this. I actually was looking at some stuff recently. I know that when I started working on this, I mentioned that I had never... Oh, there's a librarian. I think he was already in there. I mentioned that I had never looked into any kind of villager breeder. Since then, I have taken a look at the breeder that Tango Tech designed for Doc. I mean, not for Doc, but which Doc used in the Minecraft server. I didn't see him actually build the breeder, so I wasn't sure how it was going to work, but I have since then looked at that. Issue is I don't have any quartz. I can't set it up on the daylight sensor, so we're going with the non-redstone design for the time being, which is fine. I have no complaints about that. I think it will work just fine. We'll have a fully functional machine here. Like I say, I'd like to AFK for a while, although since the villagers are all blocked in, I shouldn't have to fence it in, but on second thought I will, because last time I didn't fence it in, I had the villagers protected, and so the zombies couldn't get to them, but nevertheless they would fall down into this area and break the doors. So we don't want all our doors breaking while we're AFK and despawning, and then I have to go cut down a ton more wood. So we'll just fence it in and call it good. In fact, speaking of a ton of wood, do I have enough to make that kind of fencing at this time? I should have a ton of fencing here already to begin with. Anyway, I'll take care of that off camera. I really appreciate you guys joining me today. I appreciate the support. I love doing these videos. I love playing Minecraft. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe. It really helps out in big ways. So I appreciate your support. Hope you guys had a great time. Look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Don't forget to come mine with me. Bye-bye.